Hey gang, come on in. It's playoff time here at Crossing Broad.
You give me a rain.
What's happening, everybody? Bob Wankel, crossingbroad.com. We have the Houston Texans, fresh off their comeback win at home over the Buffalo Bills last Saturday, headed to Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. They are a monster underdog. Can they spring the upset this weekend and knock off the number 2 seed Chiefs? We'll get to that in just a minute, but if you are looking to bet on this game, head over to crossingbroad.com/DK, download DraftKings Sportsbook. They will give you a $500 risk-free first bet. Also, be sure to check out FoxBet, crossingbroad.com/FB. They'll give you $20 just for signing up, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. All right, so let's take a look at the current odds, courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook, between the Texans and Chiefs. Chiefs, a monster 9.5-point favorite in this football game, total set at 51, so odds makers expecting some scoring in this contest. So what are we looking at here in terms of trends to know? Well, road underdogs of 8.5 to 10 points, 14-6 ATS in the postseason. That's an 11-4 ATS mark in the divisional round and 6-2 ATS when the team is coming off of a win as a favorite in the previous game in the wild card round, so that applies to the Texans there. Road teams coming off of wins of 3 points or less in the wild card round. Obviously, Houston just squeaked by Buffalo in overtime a week ago. These teams are 9-4-1 ATS in the divisional round, although they had been 8-1 ATS prior to the 2015 season. So in recent years, we have seen a little bit of a reversal or a regression in that trend. Now, I'll tell you, not a huge Bill O'Brien guy. One of the primary reasons that I actually took Buffalo to win and cover a week ago, I was wrong. Something to know about Bill O'Brien's teams. They're only 22-29-1 ATS as an underdog, including 3-8-1 ATS as a dog of at least 7 points. 2-6 ATS when a dog of at least 8 points. That does not bode well for them in this football game. In terms of the total, I love the total in this game, and I love it for a few reasons. So I want to spend a little bit more time on the total here. Under is 36-23-1 in games coached by Andy Reid at Arrowhead Stadium. That includes a 16-7 mark for the under in games played December or later. That's huge. Since the 03 season, the under is 12-6-1 ATS in Andy Reid's postseason games, including 9-1-1 in home games, 3-1 with the Chiefs. So these trends are screaming at a play on the under. And then finally, the under is 11-5-2 in non-dome postseason games with a total of at least 50 points, 11-4-2 in games that close with a total of at least 51 points, including 5-3-1 in the divisional round. So you look at Reid's history as the Chiefs coach at Arrowhead in the postseason, then just in general, what teams do with a higher total in the postseason in games that are played outdoors, and it is all pointing to the under. So some recommended bets that I do like in this football game. I like the idea of DeAndre Hopkins and Tyreek Hill making some pop plays in this game. 75-plus yards each for them, pays out plus 125 with FoxBet. I'm on that prop. I also like the idea of a teaser here. Take the Chiefs down to 3.5 and then the under at 57. So that's a 6-point tease. And again, that gives us a little bit more wiggle room with the total. And I also like Travis Kelce, 75-plus yards and a touchdown. The Texans are horrendous at dealing with the opposition's tight ends, and Kelce is certainly one of the game's best. I expect him to have a very, very good game this weekend. In terms of the game spread and the total, I like the under 51, and I will lay the points with the Chiefs. I think that they're going to run away from the Texans in this game. Once again, if you are looking to bet on this weekend's NFL playoff action, you can head over to crossingbroad.com/DK. Download DraftKings Sportsbook. They will give you up to a $500 risk-free first bet. Also, be sure to check out FoxBet, crossingbroad.com/FB. They'll give you $20 just for signing up and match your first deposit up to $100.